Okay, we're going to go with round 2 here. I'm standing here in front of my F-150 that I bought in Titus, or I think it was Titusville, Florida, at Ron Norris Ford. Anyway, this thing's got just about 100,000 miles on to her, and it's time to change out those spark plugs. In the video previous to this, or maybe I'm going to group them both together, I'm not sure, but anyway, I just changed the plugs in my F-250, and that F-250, they were difficult. They were not easy at all. So, here's the deal. It looks to me like when I remove this air box here, and I'm not even going to remove the whole air box. Well, maybe I will. It doesn't matter. It's got the mass airflow sensor there. That might just come right the heck off. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to pull these off of here. And from there, I'm going to, after I get this mess off of here, I'm hoping that it comes right off. There's a little red thing there, but anyways, I'm going to get this off of here, and they're pretty well exposed. The other machine, or the F-250, there was no room to do those the back coil packs on the other truck. There was no room at all to get my hands in there. I had to deal with a PCV valve, which was a real pain in the ass. The last one, always the last one, because it was the farthest back. So, I'm not really having any trouble. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble with this one, you know, for the most part. It's pretty straightforward. You push the little clip here, like so, and that whole thing will come off of there. So, yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and take these off. It takes a 7mm socket there, which I have. And, hey, just kind of get her down in there, like so. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's going to be tough. Take me 2 hands. Anyways, take your 7mm. God, that thing's on there. Yeah, maybe we can loosen this one up. Maybe they've changed it since before. I don't know. Yeah, this is just a nut driver. I might have to go ahead and get a ratchet. I actually have an adapter for that, so maybe I'll go ahead and use the adapter just to get it off. I'm hoping that it doesn't break off, because they were in brass. That actually looks like it's got white metal or aluminum in there. But anyways, I'm going to start taking it apart, so hold on. Okay, so I got the screw out. What I did was just grabbed a pair of pliers and grabbed a hold of the nut driver, because I can't seem to find my, well, I had an adapter and I can't seem to find the damn thing. I might have left it on there last night and lost it. But anyway, yeah, so I've taken that out. Now I'm going to pull that coil pack out of there, which shouldn't be any big deal, which it was not. It's just smoking. And, yeah, wow. So I'm doing this in real time for the first one because, well, let's face it, they say that this is the hardest one to do as far as the style of the spark plug. I guess Ford has had a lot of trouble with the plugs actually exploding. So here, I'm going to have to get 2 hands on that. It actually is not coming out as easy as the old one, the other truck. I guess Ford has had a lot of trouble with the plugs actually blowing the porcelain out of the center of the out of the center of the plug. So the insulator is just failing, which surprises me. I mean, wait till you see these plugs, though. You're going to be like, what the hell is that junk? I'm rather shocked as to the way they are. Now, my problem is I don't actually have a 14mm spark plug wrench. So what I'm going to do is take a regular spark plug wrench. When I get that thing all the way loose, I'm going to use a spark plug wrench that I so very nicely do have. And I'm just going to use that to pull the whole thing out of there with. If I don't need to, then that'd be great. Because really the spark plug wrench itself is just meant the little... there it is. Yep. Now the chip doesn't look bad. I don't know if you can see that. The thing isn't focusing as good. Doesn't look bad. It does have some corrosion to it. Built up junk. It actually looks pretty good for 100,000 miles, but I'm going to change them anyway. These are Motorcraft Platinums, and I'm going to be replacing them actually with a Champion. Okay, one bank down. I was looking at the Motorcraft plug. What I'm seeing on the tip, and I don't know if you can or not, is a buildup, and it looks kind of like a chrome dot. And I know these are platinum plugs, but that is not what should be on the tip of it, so that's going to cause an interference also. Plus I see that you can see on the electrode there, it is got a white dot, and that white dot is, I think, is causing a little bit of an issue. It's like it's a buildup of some sort, and I think it's been firing pretty much all over the tip of that thing instead of where it's actually supposed to be. But they got 99,000 miles on them. Now, these are made in Japan. Not saying anything bad about Japan, but I like American-made stuff. The Champions, they're American-made, so I'm putting Champions in. Never was a Champion fan, but I think when it comes to the high-performance things, they're good. But we'll find out. We got 99,000 out of the Motorcraft one, so we'll see what Champion comes out with. I'm going to pull one out and do a side-by-side here before I get finished. Oh, and I said I was going to do a side-by-side. Yeah, I can get this thing to focus in this way. And a light, low light. I love the classic Champion spark plug. You know, it's iridium or whatever. These are very small. I've zoomed in. There's that one, and of course there's the classic traditional insulator that's up there, and the one on the right is the old one, is platinum. And I'm kind of anxious to see what's going to happen when I fire this bad boy up. So anyways, there's the side-by-side. I like the new one, the look of the new one over the old one better anyway. Who knows, they're Champions. They might just blow the hell out of there. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think there was a gap. You can see the discoloration on the old one. That's from heat or exhaustion or something. I don't know. Maybe they put a coating on it, like a shellac, to go down into that head. Because that head is aluminum, and these are steel, and aluminum and steel do fight. So, maybe that's got something to do with it. Okay, I'm going to do some talking now. Just a little. I turned the heater off. I'm going to give you a comparison of the two trucks. This truck, this F-150, is the 2010 model. 2010 Ford F-150 with the 5.4 liter 3-valve motor. Now, I have got to say that this motor has been unbelievably reliable. I use synthetic ever since the day I got it. It came with Ford synthetic blend in it. So, you know, it's... Oops. It came with the Ford synthetic blend in it. And I ran that for 3,000 miles. You know, I'm sure some of you guys are going to be like, oh my God, that's no miles at all. Well, Ford actually recommended to change it at 5,000. And that's fine. You know, what the hell. 3,000 miles. Was it 3,000 miles? Yeah, it was 3,000 miles. By the time I got this thing home from Florida, let me get this thing pointing in the right direction. I got this thing home from Florida because that's where I got it, and we're talking a long time ago now, almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in February that I bought this truck. Yeah, so the yeah, where was I going with it? Oh, I put full synthetic motor oil in it. After that, it just went right to full synthetic. So, you know, and I like synthetic until the last oil change. I asked for the full synthetic Ford motor oil when I was at Ford because I actually wanted to use Ford motor oil. I had been using the AMSOIL motor oil because I'm a AMSOIL fan. I think this stuff really works pretty good. I don't ever remember using anything but AMSOIL in this truck. If I did, it was, what the heck was it? Mobil 1. Now, of course, a lot of people are like, oh, Mobil 1, that's not really good. But actually, Mobil 1 and AMSOIL, I believe, were the first to produce synthetic oils. And then Conklin motor oil, or maybe Conklin wasn't. AMSOIL was second, I don't know, whatever. They're the leader in it anyway. Mobil 1 went to the retail side of the business, whereas AMSOIL wanted to have a dealer base, which the dealer base oils, you know, they're expensive for a couple reasons. Chewy. They're expensive because you got to have dealers and everybody's got their hand in the pot, whereas Mobil, or Mobil 1, the guy that developed Mobil 1 motor oil, it wasn't Mobil, Exxon Mobil, it was, I forget the name. But anyway, he decided that they would go to the retail side of it, like Walmart, Kmart, all those marts, you know, and maybe Napa and other things. So anyways, here's the startup of this thing, and I'll continue to talk. Now this doesn't have anything rough at all on it. I'm looking to see if there's a check engine light coming on, but the neutral rev limiter, I believe, is 4,500. Nope, 4,000. Now, if you put this thing in gear, bitch will go right to 7. Yeah, I know that for a fact. So, anyways, yeah, so I've run synthetic motor oil ever since I've owned it. And it just makes sense to me. I've never had an issue with the truck. The only issue that I did have was when it was brand new. It had a strut go bad, and after the Ford issue with the 550, I never even went back to the dealer for it. I actually paid out of my pocket to have the strut replaced by a local shop because I don't have a strut compressor here, and those things can be pretty dangerous if you want to mess with them on your own. So anyway, yeah. So that's number 2 truck. Now nobody can see me. Truck number 2. It's dark outside again. This is day 2 of this. Let's see if I get light. Anyway, so yeah, this that's the end of this video, and yeah, I just want to get the heck out of here and give her a test drive. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked this little spark plug coil boot changing video, because I'm going to shut this door now. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. There's always going to be more if you want it. I mean, if you don't want it, what the hell? Okay, I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And yeah, don't forget to check out oneonlyfarm.com. Blah, 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 blah. I'm shutting the door.